Okay.
Alright, so I'm just watching the Speed Simpsons page, right?
Yeah.
Alright, shoot.
Well, if Green is good to go, I'm just going to see how he wants to do the countdown. Alright, I'm going to transition to, like, the
Oh,
main
shoot.
screen, so... You guys can all be heard, but not me.
Nice alien craft. Now to just get out of the path of the tractor beam. Oh, it sucks.
Yes.
Talk about getting the nerd. If I'm gonna kill those town filming, black car driving, cola poisoning, laser distributing, reality show filming monsters, I'm gonna need some more toxic waste.
Okay.
Uh, I guess so if everyone's ready. Do I do I post in the chat? Alright, I guess I'll do it now then.
Let's go. Lit.
Alright.
Sick. What about now?
It's a little better.
Alright, true. I was gonna try to use the new mic I got, but
Does Discord let you turn your own volume up?
I don't know. It doesn't matter now.
Whoa, okay, there we go.
Yeah, we'll just use this for now.
Well, whatever works. Okay, so here's the race. Gibstack versus Bulmers. Both of them have pretty similar PBs. They're both in the mid one, around 135. And I think this is Gibstack's first race in the tournament, if I read the schedule right. And Bulmer's last race, he got a 140 something. So this could go either way. Depends what kind of stuff they try. And if they end up choking later, well, we'll hope not. So, of course, there's not too much that goes on in the early game here. You just drive around a little bit. No real strats involved besides just optimizing your driving.
Well, there's tiny stuff we do, like jumping on top of cars and car resetting.
And also hitting the vending machine. Now, Bulmer's stream is going to look a little choppy. That's how it looked last race, so going to have to get used to it. Should be fine, though. But yeah, if you jump on top of your car and get in, it warps you in.
2, 4, 6, 8, you suck, I'm great. Da, 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 da.
Right now, there's just going to be a little bit of a focus on like collecting coins. Because you gotta collect lots of coins. Because you're forced to buy things in this game.
Gibstack and Bulmers both just did a car reset that I believe was the first one found. Don't quote me on that.
It's the earliest one in the run.
It was one of the first couple found.
Oh wow, Gibstack got hit and run already. That is impressive.
What a god. What a god.
Did he do that on purpose?
He called it ahead of time, so I'm going to assume he did.
I don't think I've ever gotten hit and run on SMRT one time. That is impressive. Alright. Did Bulmers just warp to the wrong mission? Yep. Oops.
We
That only
started off
loses,
early,
like,
boys.
if you warp to the wrong mission, depending on how long the pan-in is, you lose like around 5 seconds, I'd say.
Do this thing.
Because then you have to go to the other mission.
There's a lot of small stuff he's doing, like he purposely parked his car on the right side of Flanders because that was the closest to his car door.
Oh yeah, there are some instances where not jumping on your car is faster. Like if you're getting out to talk to someone, you usually wouldn't jump right back on your car.
Love to sit.
Yo, sick, hit Barney with the door.
Oops. And
Almost done. Now I need Flanders' stupid picture of a stupid family.
just a little bit of driving from here, and we're going to be coming up on our first freebie in a little bit,
Now, where did I leave Ron?
which are the wasps,
Duh, on top of the
and their
dump truck.
physics are kind of wacky, but to make it really, really basic without trying to explain much, sometimes the wasp hitboxes are easy to hit, and sometimes they're really, really hard to hit, but in general, you got like 2 or 3 freebies you can hit based on, you know, which ones and how many you've hit so far. So the first one you get is in the backyard. Gibstack accidentally jumped right over it. It happens.
I'd like to point out Gibstack did the sickest drift in front of the dump truck that I've ever seen.
Oh, I missed it. Bulmers actually hit the freebie. So you see, if you get the freebie, it means you hit it with your car, and you don't have to get out of your car to kick it. Saves a lot of time in the long run.
Barring a couple of exceptions, I believe you can only get 2 free Bs per level without main menu warping.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 depending on the level. I don't have them memorized, but maybe I should, because I might be better at the game if I did that. So now we're gonna do the. Here's Lenny push strat, by the way.
Lenny skip.
He kind of got stuck underneath Gibbs' car.
I like this strat of just buying the truck first, because then your car despawns. It's actually pretty genius.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I've never seen that before.
So yeah, this is the first mission with, I would say, an annoying strat in it. Because this is the first destruction mission in the game. There's a lot of them, and for this one, you're going to be destroying Mr. Burns' limo. But there is a way to get him trapped really fast. I mean, this is one of the most well-known strats in this game because it's so early, and it saves a lot of time really early in the game. And it's pretty tricky if you haven't done it before. It's harder than it looks. But once you get it down, it's not too bad. And it looks like they both got it, so that's nice. Uh-oh. Bulmers, Mr. Smithers, is being a little annoying, but he still got him in time. And then this is the first of 2 on-foot missions in the game. Now, going by the voice
not going for button
lines...
boost.
What?
Not going for button boost.
Oh, yeah, I don't think either of them did. That's fine, it saves a really, really small amount of time, but you can get an extra cycle, I think, if you go through it really fast. Or, you know, you save a cycle, not get an extra one. So based on the voice lines in the game, I think there was actually supposed to be a lot more missions like this, but I imagine they cut that out because they were just too annoying. There's like destruction quotes for every single main character in this game. But this is the only one where you're actually running around kicking things. So moving on to FBI, the funnest type of mission in the game, one where you have to just follow a car and hope they don't drive really badly. Now there are ways to
probably the first mission that introduces Despawning traffic, which we'll use a lot later on.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention traffic despawning, but if you see either of these guys flicking their camera back, they're trying to manipulate traffic, because if you do it at the right time, you get traffic to disappear in front of you, and it makes things a lot easier, especially for some of the later strats where you have to manipulate traffic, otherwise they might throw something off. In this one, you're basically going to be keeping traffic away from the van so it doesn't hit anything. Now, I forgot to mention why they're still in the traffic cars, or why they picked up the traffic cars to begin with. But they're stronger for the Mr. Burns limo mission that happened. And since they aren't super slow, and it actually helps out with traffic, I believe you get a little less annoying traffic when you're driving a traffic car yourself, just because of how the game loads them. It makes this mission a lot easier for the van to not hit everything. Gibstack gets another freebie in the trailer park. And Bulmers has hit and run, which is unfortunate. You really don't want that on this mission, but there is only one cop. He still gets the freebie though, while getting chased by the cop.
What?
That's pretty good. Oh,
The cop just exploded. What?
yeah. They're not too bright. So yeah, you can see Gibstack slowed down on this part. Otherwise, the FBI, the surveillance van will go too fast and smack into a wall if you don't slow down by the power plant. It saves a lot of time, so you gotta learn to be patient for this one.
No gambling Wheel of Fortune yet.
Oh yeah. The
Oh,
good old Wheel of
Gibstack's getting out of his
Fortune.
car for these fees. I usually just wing it and go for the double kill.
Yeah, but since Gibstack already got the 2 freebies, he doesn't really have a choice. Although Bulmer's got one of them.
Yeah, so Bulmer's got 3 freebies so far on this level.
Alright. I'm being enlightened as we speak. You gotta be careful with those wasps though, because if you spend too long trying to get coins from them, you can fail the mission from being too far away from the van. Bone Storm, this one's kind of annoying to get a fast run on. Wow,
It was
Gibbs'
a
truck
sick double hit.
Gibbs' truck went way off course. So pray for Gib that box despawns, otherwise he has to go back and get it later, which would be tragic. Generally, you just want to stay close and nudge the Bone Storm truck. You don't want to get stuck. Oh, it didn't despawn for Gibbs, so he's going back. This is an annoying glitch where it'll go invisible. It won't despawn, so you have to go all the way back and pick up the first drop. Hopefully this doesn't set some bad vibes for this run, because I know it can be tough to keep. It can be tough to stay determined on a run like this if you end up getting really unfortunate things at the very beginning. This is definitely going to give Bulmer some time to catch up, though.
I believe Bulmer's ahead.
Oh yeah, by a little bit. I'd say probably like 15-20 seconds. But a lot can happen. So here's
So
a
this
fun
is,
little thing
Carl
going
skips
on
again.
Bulmer's side. Yep, the Carl skip, because in the olden days you had to run over Carl and push him all the way into the power plant in order to get past that wall. However, people figured out that you can just reset and you'll go through the wall, which is far, far easier. Normally you would have to race around the entire level, but now you can just go through the back way and it's over instantly. And with that, we're going to be moving on to Part 1, which is where things start to get really interesting with handling your coins, the amount of coins you got to keep. because there are a lot of wasps that you deal with in Bart 1. And since this is one of the levels where they don't have a shield around them, like in Apu's, you want to get as many as you can early. Realistically. Oh yeah, sports cars. So you want to get a sports car really early in this level because the sports car is actually faster than your own vehicle. Gibstack is getting some tough luck with the sports car, but he ends up getting one here and barely makes the jump. The sports car is faster than everything else in this level if we're talking about both speed and acceleration, so you save a lot of time if you get it early.
Also, there's no animation to get inside a traffic car, which is another way it saves time.
That is also important. Yeah, instead of watching them get in and out of the car, you can just teleport in and out immediately. So in their first mission, they just had to get away from Skinner, which is usually easy, though sometimes he can follow you. Okay, Bulmer's not going for that, for the car wash freebie. That one is pretty annoying. I usually don't hit it. And Gibstack also not going for it, so I guess that's some sort of change in routing here. Alright, a little more. This is just a driving mission, not much here to do. Things get a little more exciting later on. Most of the middle Bart missions are not very difficult. You mostly just have to, I don't know, there's a few freebies you have to worry about. But other than that, they're straightforward.
Another example of them parking their car on the left side because their door opens on the right.
Yeah, you have to remember which side your character gets out of, too. So, Bulmer's doing the Wiggum escape. This one it's a pretty easy strat. You just
Sometimes
go to the
you
left
can
of the
just miss
tower.
it for no reason.
Yeah, you can. If you go to the left of the tower, Wiggum will not know what to do, so he'll turn around and you lose him instantly. That rarely ever fails. To Vox, this is
For how
it can
early
be a
this is,
tricky race
very
casually.
difficult.
Even speedrunners will lose this race sometimes based on what happens. If you get spun out by a traffic car and the nerd car happens to drive really well, you might end up losing this. But it looks like it's going fine for both of them. As long as you keep everything together and you don't spin out or hit something, it's pretty easy to win this one. Now, if you're lucky, you get a good traffic car right after this mission, so you can use it. And Gibstack misses it, unfortunately. They're a bit annoying to pick up, but he almost had it. Okay, the Bulmer's going for that freebie. And is Gibstack going to do it too? Yep, I guess that's just the route. It's a pretty easy freebie to get. So this is another fun mission where you have to... Alright, Bulmer's being smart and picking up the sports car. This is another boring follow mission. Both of them actually got the sports car in the same spot. It's not as bad as FBI. There is a strat you can do where you can push it on the dirt ramp and you can get it to launch through the jump. Really tricky and somewhat luck-based since it can go either to the right or the left of the jump. Bulmer's good job keeping that thing from getting stuck. That I forgot about that for a moment. The pizza van, I should say. it can get stuck here based on which route it takes and whether or not it feels like it just wants to get stuck. And then there's just another easy race that is made extra easy from the skip that you use. Instead of playing this race fair and square, you just turn around and you go up the highway and you respawn and it sets you on the top of the highway. Skips the big chunk.
I remember the days when we used to have to do this race normally.
How horrible.
I'm also, fun fact, I think I'm still the only one this has ever happened, but I've gone to go start that mission. Snake has levitated off screen for no reason.
Yes, I've seen that before, like the clip of it.
I just feel like that was notable that I think that's the only time that's ever happened.
Yeah, I've never seen that again. Alright, so what is there a freebie he's gonna get? No. Alright. Yeah, for sometimes Snake will get ran over by a traffic car and you have to wait for him to get up before you can start the race. And there was one case where for some reason he just floated up. Who knows why? Alright, so Gibstack went for main menu warp to get some more freebies, but Bulmers didn't. So that could change their coin route significantly. Bulmers is going to hit the free traffic car for some easy coins. And this is another straightforward driving mission. There's a couple things you do differently than if you were to play this normally, where you cut through the train. Alright, I must have missed Bulmer's main menu warping, because he got the freebie in the train there. He must have done it earlier. But anyway, it's not a big deal. I should see how their coins are next time either of them pick up something here. Alright, 670 versus...
Damn.
Guess we'll never know. Anyway, oh, he got the freebie there. Oh, he's down by like 130? So Gibstack has a big coin advantage here, which means Bulmers will probably have to pick up a lot more Wasps and Monkey C. Anyways, here's a kind of an annoying strat. Apu escape. You have to go behind the Krusty Burger, and if you do it right, oh, Gibstack's going for the risky route there, which was going for the gazebo. Unfortunately, Apu stayed a little too close, and now Gibstack's going to have a little bit of trouble. And a hit and run. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. That is unfortunate, because that gets rid of the coins he just got from the gazebo. Okay, there's Bulmers doing a main menu warp there. I didn't miss it this time. So we can catch up on freebies and Monkey C. That was unfortunate for Gibstack, but he's still not too far behind. They're still on the same mission, although this is a long one. So the challenge in this one is just making sure you hit enough of the Wasps that you have enough coins for the rest of the run. There's a solid route for this as well. So they're just going to be driving around the level. Not too much you can mess up. The only bad things that can really happen is having trouble with Wasps, not making the dirt jump, which can happen, and getting hit and run, because this mission is pretty much designed for you to get hit and run. during a casual playthrough or during a speedrun. Why not? A lot of these missions actually are. You'll see a lot of these are placed around benches. There's pedestrians everywhere. So Bulmers is going to be coming up on the dirt jump. It's a bit annoying because if you're trying to get the crate that's up there, you have to time it right. So you, one, don't overshoot it, because that's really easy to do, and two, don't undershoot it and hit the wall, which Gibstack did. Oop, it happens. But at least that means he should be able to get the coins still. Yep. So it was worth the retry, especially since he got the hit and run earlier. Now both of them are pretty close to hit and run. Well, Gibbs has gone down, but he's got some stuff to deal with up here. And the worst thing that can happen is if you get hit and run right at the end of this mission, since you have to get out of your car to get the last couple of pickups. And there it is. The curse is real, and now Bulmers has to deal with what I just said. Now, it is possible to avoid this cop, but it's really annoying because you're on foot, so you can't really get him to despawn easily. But he's going to go for it, and it looks like he got busted. So now Gibstack and Bulmers are even on busts, which is going to put Gibstack way, way ahead for coins. It actually puts Gibstack ahead. Well, no. They're pretty close on time here as well. There is about a 10 or so second difference between the two runs. But now we're doing sellouts, which is a annoying destruction mission. Probably the hardest thing you have to do in Bart 1. You have 4 of these sellout cars you have to destroy. And if you don't do all 4 of them somewhat precisely, they end up slipping out and you have to chase them down the level, and it loses a lot of time.
It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
Both of them get a decent hit at the start. Gibstack is being a little annoying, but he should be able to get it here. Bulmers actually slipped through, and now he has to chase him. And since you have to chase down the second car, you're also not going to be in too good of a position for the third one. Although it looks like he's in a good position for the third one anyways, on the right side
That
there.
traffic car screwed Gibstack.
Oh, I didn't catch it. Traffic cars are really annoying on this mission. They just appear wherever they feel like it.
Oops. Eat asphalt eaters.
Alright. Gibstack's... Okay, 622, that's not bad. I can't remember what I usually average, but it's like around 6 flat. Since I'm not too great at this.
I feel that.
But a really good sellouts would be like at least 640, I think. So 620 is not bad. Bulmers gets a little under 6
554.
minutes, but he does get extra coins there. Smart.
Sub 6 for Bulmers.
So, on to Lisa's level.
Oh, Gibstack got cutscene skipping. I completely missed it.
Oh yeah, there's some cutscenes in this game, and you gotta skip them. I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna wait. Okay, Bulmer's got it. Now I will say that it is possible to miss. I do not want to curse this man any more than I already have.
You didn't go for the one pause. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, a bit risky. So yeah, there are cutscenes. If you manage to pause on a specific frame, the timing window is 1 frame for the Bart 1 cutscene skip. If you time it right, you can skip it. If you time it wrong, you don't skip it and you have to wait a minute. Gibstack gets another hit and run. My god, you can get Oh, Bulmers was like upside down when I looked over to him.
Gibstack is a criminal.
Oh no.
Who are these people?
Trying to bust him for this run. It's really annoying, again, to get the cops on you on the way back on Nerd Race Queen because they just pop up and block your path all the time. There's not too many crazy strats in Nerd Race Queen, just don't choke, basically.
This
It's an
is
impossible race to lose.
It has my favorite because it has my favorite one from Doc back up to. If it wasn't for that car reset and the shortcuts through the gas station, this is actually a pretty.
Alright, well, LP3, it sounds like your mic is starting to like cut off at the end of the sentences again. So, if I can't tell what you're saying at the end of your sentences, just know that. But anyways, this is Clueless. This has, if you're low on coins, this is the mission you want to focus on the most here for coins. Because, I guess the Clueless strat, you could call it that, but in the studio, and Bulmers has like, I think less than 800 coins here, if I saw that right. We'll see when he hits a vending machine. Gibstack with another hit and run. What is going on?
What are you doing?
The police cannot get off of him, man. Leave Gibstack alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
Alright, yeah, Bulmers is definitely going to have to get all the coins he can in that studio, because he's pretty low. And I think even Gibstack would probably go for it. It depends how close he wants to cut it. Yeah, he's going to go for it. There's a lot of coins in this room. Worth picking up. Alright, Bulmers knows. Bulmers knows about his coins. He's going and getting the beach coins early. That'll give him a good catch up there. Gibstack now has a pretty decent amount of coins. Fortunately, he did not get busted. Now Bulmers is going to be going for the studio. Alright, how is Millhouse going to get launched? Yep, there he goes. It's important that Millhouse falls off that cliff.
His run is valid now.
One of the few. Okay, this is an annoying strat. It's not too bad, but sometimes you get unlucky with the traffic patterns and the parked cars. Gibstacks, yeah, there's a parked car there, but that's not too bad.
That
The
was
worst one you get is
really
if it's
quick.
parked sideways. Yeah, so if you get... This mission is normally really annoying, but if you get the pickup stuck there, it'll save so much time. And it's such a good time save that it's worth restarting like, 2 or 3 or 4 times until you get it. I mean, you don't want to restart it 4 times, but you never know what's going to happen with these missions. Now, let's hope I didn't curse Bulmers with bad traffic luck here. That is bad parked car luck, but he still gets it. What a god. When there's a parked car in that exact spot, it is really annoying to not mess that up, but he got it in one try, so that is impressive. Screw the curse, he says. He's gonna get it anyways. So what Gibstack is doing is going on to a destruction mission where you have to buy a school bus and then you have to destroy a few cars. There's some consistent strats to it, so it's not as annoying as Sellout. That was a weird way of getting him to the school bus. Alright, Gibstack's going for Camp Krusty coins. And here we go. So the first car on this one is really, really easy. If you don't get them early, you just smack them on the bridge and it'll blow them up pretty quickly. And of course, I cursed yet another thing in this run. Maybe I should just shut up. Gibstack's car did a 180 and avoided it. Thankfully, no! I was just gonna say you could get him on the wall there, and then it did another 180 and avoided it.
What is up?
Oh my god, that is really bad luck there. Someone put this first car out of its misery.
This first car doesn't waste too much time because take it. Okay, now
poor
it's wasted
Gibstack. Thankfully, he's got a lead to work with here, and coin lead as well. But that does not happen often. Bulmers manages to get the fast strat there, which is you get him stuck on the tree. Now, I'm not even going to say anything about what Gibstack's going to do here. Oh, no. Oh, no. It does another turnaround. This one isn't too slow if you miss it, thankfully. Yeah, that wastes a little bit of
Killed himself
time.
in the lamppost.
What? Oh, just drifting a little bit on his side there for good measure. Okay, Gibstack, why did you do that?
Yeah, where are you going?
Bulmers.
From
I
the
don't know
repeated
why.
camera flip, you could tell he was mad.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. But Bulmers gets the second strat pretty easily. Thankfully, Gibstack gets the third one really, really
That was
fast.
sick.
Excuse me.
And Bulmers also gets it pretty quickly. So that's going to give Bulmers a little bit of a catch-up. But remember, Gibstack's got that coin advantage, unless he gets like 8 more hit and runs. But thankfully, you can't get hit and run on the mission Gibstack is on. But other bad things can happen. And maybe I should just list them all, because who cares? Let's just let every bad thing happen to the runners here, right? No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna...
I can't be the only one who fails this mission.
This mission is
I hope Bart gets blamed for
almost... I mean, there's obviously skill involved, but there is a lot of RNG involved in this mission. There's not a lot of missions you can say, oh man, this is just RNG. But this is one of them where you can get bad luck. And it happens. Thankfully, Gibstack got really good luck. He got an early drop there. But if things go poorly, Snake is a jerk. He'll jump over the bridge.
time to move.
And you waste time going back around. Which also doesn't happen to Bulmers. They both get pretty good drops there, so that's nice. This isn't like 100% absolute cursed. But it was getting a little scary earlier.
Can you please,
I was afraid I was going to have to stop commentating.
Chief Wiggum? Lisa Simpson at your
All
service.
right. On to a driving mission for Gibstack.
One fish delivered to us.
This isn't very complicated. You just drive around, you pick up the fish.
There is a freebie available here, though.
Oh, which one? The one on the lighthouse?
Yes.
Oh, that one's really hard to hit if you're in the
Yeah.
Malibu.
See, I thought it was impossible.
If it's like
For it.
barely possible, but like no one ever gets it.
I only fucking the last race was the first time I've ever. I didn't even know it was possible.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll just be driving around. There's no like big shortcuts. You just don't want to get bad traffic. And you don't want to get hit and run, although there's not much to hit. Except for like on the dock earlier. What is it called? Why is my memory so bad?
What are we talking about?
There's a name for the area down by the ship. I could read chat, but I don't need to see the shame reflected there from my words.
We have like cold-blooded friends.
Squidport, there we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Why did that take so long? I don't know why my brain works like that.
It would've
It doesn't
taken me
work,
longer.
I should say.
That two-bit Ahab will tell me what he knows.
Gibstack's still got a comfy little lead here, but there is another annoying mission coming up. Now this strat I am terrible at. It's the limo.
Hello, Springfield.
There's a really fast way to destroy the limo. And I'll see if he does it. I pretty much never pull this off, but I've seen other runners really consistent at this one.
This
You
is the
ram
fastest
him up
strat,
against
right?
that wall. Alright, so Gibstack didn't get it, but there is a backup. That is far easier in my opinion. Which is you shove him down there and he gets stuck, and is he... Oh wow, he like respawned instantly. That was...
Wow, Gibstack is having some of the worst luck I've ever.
Yeah. We'll see if Bulmers like gets an advantage here. If Bulmers pulls it off, he's gonna get a... Oh boy. Bulmers got it. Oh, not all the way though. It's still gonna go... Bulmers gets it pretty early. Gibstack gets a pretty unfortunate thing. You see, sometimes when you push the limo off the edge there, sometimes it'll get stuck on its side in a weird way, and it'll... If that happens, it means it's pretty much guaranteed to reset and keep driving out of there, which is pretty annoying. It's tempting to reset if that happens, but it's not too difficult to destroy the limo after that. Plus, you got the fire jump if it gets too far.
Going for the easy sign jump.
I never go for the hard one, but I think that's because my frame rate just sucks when I'm streaming.
Gibstack's going for the hard one.
Yeah, Gibstack's determined. This man's gonna pull this jump off if it kills him. And it only took him 2 tries.
That's not bad.
I can't do it. Alright, they're still pretty close. Despite everything that's happened. They're like within 10 to 20 seconds of each other. And coin difference again can still be significant here. So upcoming is a fun strat. Yeah, Gibbs ahead by 150 coins, so that'll help. Upcoming is a pretty annoying strat here called Donut Fire, because there's an earlier one, the Apu one, Bonfire. We call this one Donut Fire because you do a similar thing. Is Bulmer's gonna get it?
He's just going for regular donut truck strat.
Yeah, this is the older strat where you just kind of park sideways and let them ram into you. Before Donut Fire was discovered, this is what runners would do. And it looks like they're both doing it. Yeah. If you play it really well, you can get the donut truck stuck behind the house. Alright, Bulmers breaks free, but he only has to get 1 or 2 more. Oh, he's going for the other one. Gibstack got it pretty quickly without the donut fire strat. And
That was
Bulmers
actually
had
a
to
pretty
go a
sick
little bit farther.
strat.
But you see, Gibstack already caught up. Nope, I didn't know you could do that. You could jump up there from that side.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
Alright. Now is another fun follow mission where he chased Cletus in his unreasonably fast pickup truck.
That is not even close to that fast.
The real pickup truck, it doesn't drive this fast. The
Bulmer's missing the freebie in the trailer park.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to catch up with freebies on this one, thankfully. Yeah, sometimes Cletus gets stuck. Like, speedrunners can fail this mission. It's happened to me in races. I think in one of my races I failed this twice in a row. It's pretty epic. Hopefully...
This one and the next mission are the 2 Marge.
Let's see what happens. Bulmers, yeah, he's getting all the coins he can get. And you gotta be careful, because if you spend too much time trying to pick up coins, you fall behind. Cletus can outrun you. Cletus does not slow down. In the earlier missions, you get rubber band AI, basically, where if they're farther away, they'll drive really, really slow, unless you're on foot, in which case it cancels it out. But if you're in your car, they'll slow down. But at this point of the run, they will not slow down. There is still a teeny bit of rubber banding mechanics this far in the game, but it's not as intense as it was before. Like if you get really close up to Cletus, he'll start like jerking around left and right, which in my experience kind of loses time. You also get a lot of coins during this mission, because you know you're going around the level, you're just following a car, so you might as well get whatever you can. Bulmers is a little close to hit and run, though it's usually not a problem if you get it here, but now in this part of the game you get chased by 2 cop cars instead of 1, and that can make things quite annoying. So now they both have to buy this costume. There are 2 costumes you have to buy in order to do some of the missions here. And now you get to drive the pickup truck, which is not nearly as fast as the one you were following. It's really slow, and the time limit it can be a little strict depending on what you're doing. Especially if you get hit by the Wheel of Fortune, things get dicey.
Cletus used all the nitrous.
Alright. Technique-wise, there's not a lot of crazy strats in this one. You're just trying to drive well. Really, the Wheel of Fortune is the only annoying thing in this mission, if you ask me. And also the roof jump that comes up here. It's possible to mess it up. Go too far to the left, you'll smack into a wall. Go far to the right, you'll smack into a wall. I should see how Bulmer's coins are doing. Yeah. Oh, wow. Bulmer's hit a random pixel there. That does not happen often. I didn't even know there was one there you could hit. There's some jumps where there's really weird like pixels you can smack into and come to a dead stop. So Gibstack gets through the Wheel of Fortune unscathed. And he goes the back way. Meanwhile, Bulmer's going for the Wheel of Fortune, also goes just fine. And at this part, you get a little bit of a breather before you have to go to... Oh yeah, the next one's easy too. Alright, what is Gibstack doing? Oh, he's switching to the Malibu. Yeah, this is a kind of a relatively newer thing. It's not that new, but the Malibu it's just better than the Canyon Arrow when it comes to driving it. Besides the Cola Caper, this is the second shortest mission in the game. Cola Caper only has a longer timer because of the cutscene at the start. But this one is also very short. You just drive around a corner, and then...
Sadly, can you stop making fun of Lisa?
They both have the Malibu. Yeah, more Lisa. The speedrunners love Lisa. That's why they get in the Malibu here.
Yeah, I love Lisa. Lisa's great, though. Anybody who talks trash about Lisa.
They all love her voice lines. So...
Freedom! I should be a voice actor. Hire me.
You heard here first, folks. LP3's here for you. So this is another follow mission, because the first one wasn't enough. This one is... It can be more annoying based on what happens. If you ask me, this one is harder to randomly fail, but it also has the infamous 2 cycle, which is what happens when the car drives I can't explain it perfectly. I think people actually looked into it and found like the specific details on it and found out why it does the 2 cycle, but it involves like checkpoints that it has to hit and timers of when it drops. And basically when things overlap in the wrong way, it will not drop, and instead it will decide to drive around the entire level a second time, wasting a minute. So you don't want that to happen. In my experience, if you just lay back off of him and don't get too close, he'll tend not to do the 2 cycle, which it kind of looks like Gibstack is doing. He's just hanging back so he doesn't get that garbage. Yep, Gibstack's looking fine here. Gets the extra coins. Now for Bulmers. Again, he's also hanging back. He's hanging way back. So he should be fine as well. And is it gonna drop? Yep, there it is. A bit late, bit scary there, but it dropped.
See you later, Slowpoke. Whee!
Now, after this comes another fun mission for speedrunners. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna get a cutscene coming up as well. Another one
Something
of the
about
unskippables.
Bottles of pie. Sign me up.
Battles of Pap incoming.
Bottles of
Now,
pop.
they're clearly in soda cans. Let us clarify that. Time to shove these pills into Grandpa's face and get him to explain the convoluted story which speedrunners have not been paying you at this point. But it's pretty simple, you know. Bart gets abducted by aliens because of mind-washing cola. You know, nothing complicated.
Right, now, the first time I rode in a water car. Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing.
I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the cutscene. This is the actual real breather for runs, by the way.
Yes.
If you ever thought you could take like a 1-minute bathroom break, now would be the time. If you're running this game and you've been holding in it the whole time, this is where you dash. Because you don't get another one after this. They're actually still pretty close, I should say. Gibstack's got plenty of coins. He's also doing a main menu warp so he gets to destroy the wasps a bit easier. But this is the second on-foot mission in the game where you run around and you pick up cans of soda. And you have to be in a police outfit for this, for some reason. Which costs money. Let's see if Gibstack gets the super stomp. Never mind. There's just one silly thing you can do. Where if you get lucky and you stomp precisely in the middle of those 2 crates and those 2 wasps, you can destroy all 4 at the same time. But that pretty much never happens. Yeah, Bulmer's is stomping some of them. There's a couple little things you can do in this, like you can jump from rooftop to rooftop. But you're mainly just kicking wasps, running around, doing nothing. Nothing exciting, I should say. I thought Gib missed the jump for a second, but I forgot that most people slide off of the edge first. Is he gonna get that card? Oh no, he's going speedy. We don't got time for that.
I don't appreciate the lack of.
We'll see later.
I want somebody to get Ganesh costume for no reason.
Yeah, if they take that shortcut. Alright, Bulmers gets the jump too. It's pretty minor stuff. If you miss that jump, you don't waste much time.
Marge Simpson. I'll do my best.
And on to Cola Trucks, or From Outer Space as it's called.
My bad.
You destroy big Cola Trucks. 3 of them. Isn't that fun?
This mission's
Traffic is being
terrible.
on to Gib there. Big garbage
This
truck.
mission is trash.
Yeah, this mission is kind of trash. It's annoying, but there's strats to it. Oh wow, Gib got a really good hit on the tree there.
That was a good first Cola truck.
Yeah, that was a good backup there. Traffic kind of screwed him over, but he got back from it. Now, what is Bulmer's going to do here? He gets a really good head-on collision there. Oh, is he going to get the actual real? Kind of. That's kind of the gist of what the fast strat for the Cola truck is. You get him stuck on that pole there, and you destroy him like right away.
Oh, I missed the box on the roof.
Alright.
I just had that painted.
Yeah, that. I mean, since you're driving the Canyon Arrow has some iffy fix. The second Cola truck is pretty easy to destroy, even if you don't get the super fast. Wow. Like I said,
He Austin Powers
physics.
himself.
Yeah, he really did. He got wedged in there permanently. Bulmer's got the roof coins. Okay, so there's like one more spot that Gib can slam this truck. And he gets it. Because once he gets out of the power plant, it gets really annoying.
It's all over.
Bulmer's gets the really fast second truck. And then the third truck, which is, it can be annoying, but there's a bit of a setup for this. Be nice.
Nope.
And has once again made the I disconnected from the internet. Okay. Let's get a. Well, you want him to get stuck on the tree, but that's about as fast as you can. You don't get that. All right, I'm gonna read my stream quick. It's kind of freezing up a bit. If I missed anything, sorry.
I'm here for you guys.
Got a
in
really
chat.
fast third track.
That was bad
Some
physics on the Canyon Arrow.
I meant truck. Wait, what? Am I crazy? Gibstack went into that car. I guarantee. I'm sure of it. I don't. There might be. I don't know. You getting into random cars is involved. I just assume it's a camera, pan and skip. But whoa! What a launch! Gibbs smashed into. It's also pretty easy to get hit and run on this mission, but neither of them did. So on to Apu's level. This is where things start getting really... For casual playthroughs, this is where a lot of them slowing down real fast. Because there's a few things in this level that make it extra fun. One, I believe this is the first level where you get the wasps with the shields around them, which makes them extra annoying to destroy. And 2, you have to buy 2 different things here that are both kind of expensive. Yeah, that staircase Gibstack just like slammed into is very annoying. I don't know why, but the long stuck on it really easily. But Gib does pull off that dirt jump quite well. Bulmers is going up to the dirt jump and does not get it. That means they're both even on failing the dirt jump. Like I said, it's even harder when you're in the Longhorn because it's a faster car. See, that time he overshot it. So, oops.
To the name of Naasa Pima Petalon.
It's not as
Hopefully
easy
my
as it
store will not
looks.
be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Now, would you believe there is another follow mission that you have to do? Now, I think Gibstack must have a different route here because he didn't buy the Apu costume here. But Bulmers did. The normal way of this is doing it the way Bulmers did, but I'm not sure when Gibstack gets the costume on his. So this is a mission, even though you're following a big old cola truck, it is easy to get stuck on traffic and end up failing because of it. Sometimes the truck just slips away. Once you get as far as Gibstack is though, okay, he's going for a traffic car for some coins. Not quite though. Once you get as far as Gibstack is, it's pretty hard to like actually mess it up. I was like, why does Gibstack have 1,000 coins? And I'm like, oh yeah, he didn't buy the costume. So we're just following. There's more coins you get because you still need more coins. You can never have too many coins. Bulmers gets the traffic car for some easy coins. You don't get a lot of coins from traffic cars. I don't know the exact number. I think it's either 10 or 20. But if you blow it up, you get some coins. Apart from that, you're just hitting vending machines, crates.
Businessman Social Club. Looks like Apu Naasa Pima Petalon is taking on the mob.
Let me check something quick. Okay, LP3 is muted. I was like, I thought it was a little quiet here. Okay, so Gibstack's going back now and getting this, because I believe you can warp after you get the costume. Don't do it, Gib. Don't buy army. you did that on purpose. Yeah, I think it saves it. I think it saves a teeny bit of time to like warp after getting the costume there. Bulmers is now finishing this up. This is an easy mission. I've had it go terribly wrong before, but it doesn't happen very often. There's a lot of backups. Pretty much impossible to fail, but you can mess it up.
Here we are at the destination.
That limo was sticking to Gibstack a little too much there, but it backed off. Alright, there we go. Went pretty smoothly for Gibstack there. He's getting some extra coins. Might as well while you have the time.
I'll see you in hell.
Better here than on this little piggy. You don't want to mess with that. Uh-oh. Bulmers gets a little bit stuck. If worse comes to worse. Oh, he's taking the other route. And it works for him. He also hit that one pixel I was talking about. It kind of launched his car. On Gibstack's, he's buying the car built for Homer because you gotta use it. If you want to do the baby van mission, you have to buy it. And it's a good car anyway, so you might as well. Wow. Now, it can get unstuck from that, but that's a good start. After all the abuse Gibstack has gotten from traffic today, it's nice to see something like this happen. That is really weird, though. I don't usually see the baby van on its side. Being a bit silly, Gibstack has a really, really dumb baby van AI. And by the looks of it, so does Bulmers. Bulmers gets him stuck pretty good, too. Oh, traffic! Rams into Bulmers. But Bulmers doesn't care. He keeps ramming him into the wall. So, in case you didn't already know, Baby Van has different AI things. We've been trying to figure it out, but no one knows why this happens for sure, unless they discovered it recently. But sometimes the Baby Van gets really horrible AI and it just constantly spins out. Sometimes it gets really good AI and it drives perfectly straight. Alright, forgive me for missing what happened on Gibstack's side there. I was looking at Bulmer's baby van, but Gibstack just reset right away. I think if I caught it right out of the corner of my eye, he went for a gazebo, and maybe he didn't have enough time to get there. This little piggy isn't too strict on the time limit when you're driving the car built for Homer, but if something goes wrong, it can be a little scary.
Hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
And because this game is amazing, you go into another follow section.
This is not good for my
Wow, Gib gets that freebie right away. Sometimes it's mean and it doesn't pick up. But you usually get it. So this is another traffic despawning mission. Alright. My god, Gibstack. This is unfortunate, man. What is it doing? I have no idea what the cop on Gibstack's side wanted to do there. But it went the wrong way. It still kept going, but it went the wrong way at first. It's supposed to go on the right side, not the left. Welcome back.
Fun fact, if you get hit and run during the...
If you get hit and run in a very specific spot, it will crash the game.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is because of... To sum it up again, this is another thing that people figured out. But basically, there's too many things on the highway. You have the car built for Homer, all the traffic cars above and below you, well, not below, but above and in front of you, and 3 police cars, and all of that at the same time can cause the game to just have too much, and it will crash. There is a bug fix for it, but of course, you can't use bug fixes on these speedruns, so don't crash the game. Just don't get hit and run, guys. Easy.
Yeah. Just be an upstanding citizen.
So Gibstack's onto a very fitting trash mission here, where you collect trash.
It suits him.
It's not fun. It's part of why Apu's level is not that fun to play through. I mean, you do get to be Apu, that's fun and all. You get to drive the car built for Homer, that's great. But the missions you gotta do is like, oh, alright, Gibstack is gonna go underneath the garbage truck.
Yes. For not the first time in his life, he has become...
Oh my god. Low blow. It was good. I kind of wanted him to just carry the garbage truck, but I feel like that would be worse. Because it would miss a checkpoint and have to turn around or something.
Would you miss a drop? Or would it just automatically collect?
I don't think... I mean, I don't think I've seen the garbage truck miss the checkpoint besides a couple times. But I think if you push it too much, it'll go past its checkpoint and it'll have to turn around and go back to the drop again. Doesn't happen often, but just be careful if you're pushing it. So this is another mission where if you're low on coins, this is a good way to make them back up. Which, Bulmers is probably going to have to do here.
This mission actually had probably the most amount of route changes that I've ever...
Yeah, it looks like it has a steady route right now. That hasn't changed much.
The car reset never used to be a thing on your way back from the highway.
Oh, yeah.
You also used to do that roof you just did first. You used to do that last.
Yeah, okay. Gibstack almost got really unlucky again. If your car gets parked on its side, it will not let you re-enter it. And it was kind of stuck on its side, but it turned right back up. So Gibstack will not have to die inside. Again, they're still pretty close. All the way up into Apu, they're still on the same mission. So it's staying interesting. There's no huge leads right now. Alright, I did not know about that little route there, where Gibstack saved the last 2 trash cans there for the end. That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Really small little time save, but it saves having to like drive around the entire tower.
Between me and you, random object.
So yeah, at one point when you get on the highway, we used to.
Oh, Ganesh.
Thank you, Gibstack. I love you. You're still trash, but I love you.
My god.
You're the best kind of trash.
Machine.
You're like recycling.
Take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
We're being nice in our own way. So, yeah, the highway shortcuts. I believe the time difference is really small between which one you take. I personally like doing the route that Bulmers did because you have to deal with less traffic, but they both save about the same amount of time.
Yeah. See, I believe Bulmer's the reset strat he just did. It was the newest one. The one that Gibstack did was an older one.
Yeah, they've been flip-flopping between which one is faster, but they're both about the same. Okay, now Bulmers and Gibstack are on a fun mission. Now, let's pray he gets this Wiggum escape. Alright, and
Well, there's a new
he
way
gets
to
it.
escape Wiggum.
Yeah, that's a new one. That
Never
Wiggum
seen
escape
that.
there.
If
It's
anybody
not
saw the
that
race
hard.
before this, that's how you.
Alright, Gibstack, it looks like it might be stuck, which is very nice. This is a very annoying mission because of the armored truck strat. Basically what happens is you have to get the armored truck stuck. Wow, that wasp is mean. Apu wasps are mean. That is not unusual for the wasps to just do that.
R.I.P.
And it broke
Gibstack.
free. Thank you, Satan. So, yeah, I was afraid when I saw that thing get stuck. I was like, I don't know about that. If you get stuck, it saves a lot of time because the truck will destroy itself. If you don't, you have to chase it down the highway and slam it into the walls over and over again. Now, Greenbulmers is really trying to wedge it in there. I don't think I've seen it get stuck there too many times.
I don't think it'll work.
It might. Get
I don't
out
know
your
if
pen and
it's gonna-
papers, folks, because we're going to find out if Bulmer's little predicament here pans out.
Yeah,
So,
Bulmer's is
despite
not gonna
getting it
work.
stuck, Bulmer's is not in too much better of a scenario here. He is getting... Alright, he's just giving up, and he's going for the wasps while it, like, I guess, destroys itself.
Good. Dude, good for you.
Mm-hmm. And this wasp is also being mean to Bulmers. Like I said, not unusual. For some reason, the Apu wasps are just terrible. You never want to get them. But sometimes you got it. So he's coming back to finish off this armored truck. Meanwhile, Gibstack is getting away from the police chase, which has a pretty consistent strategy of just going through the car wash. If you're really crazy, there's another way of doing it that I can't quite remember perfectly. I think you just 180 and go through the shortcut. Also, Bulmers is going the other way around, which
Slightly faster.
yeah, I think if you're at that part of the level, it might be faster. But it's kind of weird. It's not something that I go for. Now, Gibstack is on yet another annoying Apu mission, which is they give you a Farini, a car that is not meant to destroy cars, and he's going for a newer strat. Doesn't quite get it, but he does get a good hit. It's another destruction mission. You gotta destroy a fast car. Is this gonna work? Oh,
Yep.
the pole.
Oh, I thought he was gonna explode the ambulance.
Me too. This curator, for not getting a fast curator, it's going pretty smoothly. He just has to get a couple hits on the tunnel. Or one. Yeah, for missing the fast curator, that's not bad. The bat, it's not fun when it goes through the tunnel and then it basically just slips away from you. Alright. Gibstack's done with that. And he gets that cutscene skip. There is another cutscene that if you miss it, it is 18.5 minutes long. Okay, not really. It's like 2 or 3 minutes long.
I actually believed you.
It
like,
feels
that
like
long?
that long. It feels like that long if you don't get that cutscene skip. I think the frame window. Wow, unfortunate parked car there for Bulmers. He's gonna have to catch up quick here. Yeah, I think the cutscene is around 3 minutes long, which feels like 18 minutes if you're in a speed run and you missed that cutscene skip. All right, it's going pretty good in the tunnel. It should take a. I was gonna say a couple more hits
That
again,
was a
but it
weird
took one.
camera.
Gibstack gets run revalidated. If it was invalidated, it's validated now.
I
Yeah, it's
predict
not unusual to get
gets,
hit and run.
5 more hit and runs.
We need all the hit and runs we can get. Actually, don't listen to that, Gibstack. Please don't get hit and run on purpose again.
He
I said
definitely
it
got
again.
hit and run on
I'm
purpose
assuming
on
that
1
SMRT
dash.
was on purpose.
Yeah, 1-2. He definitely did that on purpose. There's
All
no
right.
way.
He's pretty close, though. If he hits one kid, which will probably happen, hit and run isn't too bad if you get it here. They're not too bad to avoid. You can get unlucky if they spawn in your face on this corner. Gibstack being smart, taking the long route. Screw traffic, hit him out of the way. He's got that. I forget if they can run you down here. Oh yeah, they can, but he gets away. Will Bulmers get bored? You have a few chances to get bored. If he doesn't get it here, it's not the end of the world.
Yes, it is.
Right over it.
Wow.
P3, end of the world.
It's
Everyone
over.
get in your shelters.
I retire.
That was totally awesome.
Alright, Gibstack going the back route here. I mean, it works, I think.
That's how I do it.
I never tried that. I see Bulmers didn't get the extra coin box there on the pier. Maybe trying to avoid hit and run? I'm not sure. Now Gibstack, will he get the kiss of death? Wait, oh yeah, he's way up. He's way up. Clown Limo kind of reappears on him. Kiss of death is a glitch kind of thing, where sometimes when the Clown Limo spawns in its weird way, it'll launch your car and you will be one hit away from exploding, which is not fun. It doesn't happen too often, so... Oh, Gibstack missed the jump over the rocks there. Uh-oh.
Almost Austin Powers
Clown
himself
Limo's
again.
catching up. That does save time if you make that staircase jump.
I know all about the Kiss of Death. If anybody wants a good history, me and Gibstack did a race of this 2 years ago. And I got Kiss of Death on this, and he exploded his car too.
Oof.
That was some stuff.
Yeah, I remember my best kiss of death was when it launched the Clown Limo just straight up. Went flying. Okay, and now, what is Frink doing on Gibstack's side? Gib cannot catch a break. When does Frink ever do that? He flew right into the pole. If you want to call it a pole, but you know. Yeah, another fun follow mission. Every speedrunner's favorite type of mission. There's a lot of them. There are a lot of follow missions in this. But you just hang back. You hang back. And you just watch Frink crawl around this level. Meanwhile, Bulmers is doing his race here. It'll probably be more exciting to watch than the follow mission. So we'll see what he does.
I expect Gibstack to either
What?
stand on top of or kick him. I will not be happy with anything less.
Yeah, I've seen there's been a. Oh, there we go. Bulmers gets bored. What a champ. It's actually harder to get it with the Globex since it's faster.
Mine, all mine.
Alright. So now they will both be falling Frink. Yeah, there was a couple people did this where on this Frink follow mission you can jump on top of Frink and actually beat the mission just standing on Frink's car, but it's not easy to do.
Kick him, Gibstack. Do it.
Oh, I see what you mean there. I thought you were talking
I-
about standing and kicking Frink in his car.
Nah, the squeaky voice team.
Yeah.
Doesn't have time to just stand on top of him.
Yeah, good old squeaky voice teen. You can go and chat with them while you're waiting for the hover car to catch up. And waiting you will be doing.
Oh, you missed the collector card, Gibstack. Come on.
That card sucks to get if you're like trying to finish this mission in time.
You got it.
It is really easy to like smack into the bridge. I'm surprised Bulmers didn't get that vending machine. He like hit the side of it and didn't pick it up. Oops. Oh well. They're now
Time for some
pretty
more
close in
strats.
points.
I've
Alright.
yet to see somebody. I haven't watched every. I've yet to see somebody get a.
We have to see. Well, there's a few different strats you can do here on Duff for Me, Duff for You. The super godly super runners will get the really, really fast Duff truck strat, which I cannot do for the life of me. I think I've only done it once. Yeah, Gibstack didn't get it there.
Yeah, basically you pit maneuver him and get him stuck where.
You get him stuck by the start of the Skinner mission. Alright, he doesn't get the backup, but he does get this, which is really fortunate for Gibstack. I don't know how annoying it's going to be to pick up those boxes, but yeah, he got him. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's really annoying if the Duff truck gets past that point, because then you're just chasing him down and losing more and more time by the second. Will Bulmers get the super ultra fast strat or the normal fast strat?
No, Gibstack, you just have to have a better than I did.
Alright. Full Metal Jackass. This has another strat that's harder than it looks, I'll say. I practiced this mission a lot. It is not easy. It's easier than the fast Duff for Me, Duff for You strat, but it's still annoying. Especially if traffic botches it, which it shouldn't for Gib. Yeah, there we go. Gibstack got it right away. I promise you that is not as easy as it looks. It's a lot harder than like the Mr. Burns limo strat. So Bulmers goes for the super fast Duff truck, and he kind of gets it. Kind of. He didn't get it exactly, but if you saw where it got stuck, just picture it getting stuck there, but like facing towards the wall. He gets the backup here. Gibstack is now on a mission set to kill. Really annoying for casual players. Not that annoying if you're a speedrunner, because the time limit isn't that bad. The worst you have to deal with is just hit and run.
Yeah. Hit and run is extremely hard to get away.
Yeah, on this mission it just sucks. Because they will keep spawning in front of you, and there's a lot of paths they can block off if you get the cops on you. And like some of the earlier missions, this mission is designed for you to get hit and run. If you look at all the placements, they like put in the stands where a lot of pedestrians tend to be. So they're trying. Meanwhile, alright, yeah. Gibstack, this is a newer set to kill route. No, wait.
Apparently there's a rare one where you skip one on the boardwalk.
Gibstack's not doing the super new one. But he did skip 20 something. He skipped one of the earlier ones.
20, I think he skipped?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, as you can see on Bulmer's side, Skinner did not cooperate and he is off. Usually when worse comes to worse, well, you don't want to get him on the bridge, but like that's usually as far as he can possibly get.
Oh, this is too cool for school. Ah, increíble.
All right, Gibstack going for this boat jump. I think he missed it. He missed it the first time. I was looking at Bulmers there. His car is in some rough shape, but he's back. So yeah, thanks to our speedrunning cheat shortcuts, we can set to kill becomes much easier.
Yeah, there was
Okay.
an old route for this one. I'm assuming they're not gonna.
You got it.
But the old route for this was to make a left and go down the highway.
Oh yeah. On this mission, okay, Gibstack's going for no, he just went for the box. And he oh yep, he does get the jump over the rock. What a god of a gamer.
Doesn't look like it saved any time, but
it saves a little bit of time. It looks sketchy, but it saves a little bit of time, even if you do it a little slowly.
Wow.
See the chase sedan just like right up on him. Wow, chase sedan using cheats. You saw that. Banned. He like respawned right in front of Gib. Anyways, most runners used to go through this backwards, and then you just have to deal with traffic. Otherwise, if you go forwards, I think it's faster to do it that way. All the IMs for this, you know, the individual mission records, which are hiding on the extensions category leaderboard. Gibstack unfortunately misses that cutscene. It's a short one, thankfully, but it'll give Bulmers a little bit of time to catch up.
Gibstack getting the illustrious 2 pause.
Now, Bulmers actually did do the new route, if you were paying attention, which I wasn't. Sorry, I was looking at the race. But yeah, you skip those 2 stands right there, and you come back to him way later. Oh my god, he went for the boat jump. What a madman.
What's the boat jump?
I'm terrible at boat jump. There's like a little peg you can smack into, and if you do it right, it'll launch you up onto the boat. It'll launch, not over the whole thing, it'll launch you into a respawn thingy that'll put you on the boat. You do it because you're trying to get more coins.
Damn.
So he
It's
missed
been a
out on
while.
those. Yeah, boat jump is hard, by the way.
Oh,
Like,
fun fact, what Gibstack's about to do is one of the only instances of not having to jump on your car to skip an
Oh yeah.
you
Parking
walk
next to the
through
wall.
a fence. That was found. How long ago was that?
I
4
have
and a half?
no idea. It had to be a while though, because when I started,
found
people
it.
were already doing it.
Yeah, we found it. Pet_petiguana found it.
Ah,
There was a couple of us in his stream that happened to suggest, but he was looking for new strats, and that's when that one came about.
that's pretty neat. I think Petiguana is actually in this tournament.
I didn't see his name, and I was super sad. I don't think he is.
Ah, I thought he was, but whatever.
I miss my boy Bill.
So yeah, both of them are. It looks like both of them are getting a lot of coins now. Thankfully, you get the zombie car coming up, and that's the last thing you gotta buy in this game. The last thing you are forced to buy. You need 500 coins to buy it, so Gib needs to probably get one more backyard.
Nah, hit a couple items in a phone booth.
Oh yeah. What's he gonna get?
He's not gonna risk it. He's gonna go get this lemonade. Oh, that's not there this time. That's atrocious. I forgot that's not there at levels. One phone
You're just
booth,
hitting things. Hopefully
mailbox,
not get
post,
hit.
post, phone booth.
And he got hit and run. Now, if he gets that car, it doesn't matter. Oh boy, the mad dash. Yeah, he got lucky.
You got it.
He got lucky. Now, if he gets hit and run, it doesn't matter anymore unless it's in the middle of a mission and he drops waste. But we don't want to see people drop waste. I assure you, it's not good for my heart. It's not good for anyone's heart. So Bulmers is now on his first mission here. He's down. He needs about 50, 60 more coins to get the. So I saw Gibstack pick up that crate and it threw me off. I'm like, wait, why? Whatever. Bulmers has about 60 coins, 40 coins, whatever the right number is to pick up. Shouldn't be too hard. 60. I was right the
I have to
first
restart
time.
my stream.
Yeah, it's a little choppy, but let's see.
Mine was completely frozen.
And of course, if you haven't noticed by now, Gibstack is on yet another follow mission where you have to follow a car. And you have to make sure, once again, that it doesn't hit things and get stuck on things. And you gotta babysit these dumb cars around the levels. And sometimes they just decide, I'm gonna get stuck on a wall for like 10 seconds. If you're lucky, it'll be 10 seconds. If you're not lucky, sometimes it'll just get stuck forever. And then you're like, well, I gotta restart this one. But it goes pretty smoothly for Gibstack. Zombie Cars is kind of finicky to drive, by the way. If you couldn't tell from watching it, that thing, it has a mind of its own. Okay, so Gibstack is going to be going for the out of bounds. Does he get it? Now, keep in mind, I haven't watched a lot of runs that do the out of bounds. But basically what he's going to do is he's going to climb the wall with the hover car. He's actually getting up there. And instead of driving back the normal way, he'll just climb over this invisible wall and drive all the way back. In Simpsons, hit and run
If
purgatory.
somebody can explain to me how this works.
It's a bit weird. Physics are fun in this game, and for whatever reason, they let you climb that wall.
Nice alien
Like,
craft.
is there a specific route you have to take out of
Track
like a
their
hit?
beam. Oh, it's
Now, I have never pulled off an out of bounds. You just smack into a wall and back up in a specific way, and then you get out. Now,
Yeah, like while you're out of bounds, I mean. Is there a specific route you have to take?
oh yeah, I think out of bounds you have to be a little. Wait, what?
That's how you get to the school. I remember
Oh,
seeing this
okay.
part before.
I'm
But you
just gonna
can't
assume
exit
that
the
was
school.
normal, because this is the only route. I mean, this is the only strats that I'm like really don't know that much about. Most of the other stuff in the game I'm fine, but the out of bounds stuff is like new to me. So yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah,
So
essentially
now-
you have to start that race in order to get into.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but now I do. So now I'm becoming enlightened again. So yeah, as you can see, the level is still unloaded for Gibstack, so he just drives there. I think there's like some weird invisible walls you have to deal with. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
Bulmers
yes,
is
sir.
also going for it. We might
So
see.
how do you know when you got this? That's what I don't get.
I really can't imagine that it's easy to pull this off. I'm kind of
Okay,
baffled
sick, he did it.
watching this.
Essentially, if I got this right, what he wanted to do is park his Pacific, get into
So he can get back in it.
yeah, so he can get into it through the wall.
Oh
Now
my
he's gonna do
goodness,
this part. He's
This
gonna
is way wackier than I thought. All right, Gibstack going for the, safety coins. It's understandable at this point in the run when you don't have to buy anything. Yeah, it is very understandable.
So
Meanwhile,
essentially, if
Bulmers
I
is
got
going
this
for
right,
out of bounds.
what Gibstack is gonna do after here, he's gonna pick up.
He's saving up for the hover bike, you know.
Yeah.
1,000 coins might take a while. Not recommended. Especially since I don't think he's going to be able to use it from this point on. No,
Gibstack's being a cocky prick.
That's one way of putting it. Jeez. Oh man, if you think this is cocky, you should have seen my fucking atrocious runs. Sorry for the swearing, by the way. I'm getting carried away.
I've
This is
4
a
points already.
G-rated. I meant fricking. Sorry, but you
Frickety
should have seen my
frack.
atrocious race where there was a race where I picked up all of the cards in it because I was such a cheeky
Uh-oh.
jerk. And I did pretty bad too, so that was unfortunate. Yeah, I think whatever Gibstack did, he didn't park his car in the right spot. I see what they're doing now. Okay, so I get it now. So you know how the traffic car has the waste? There is a Gibstack's just doing it with the traffic car. Now Bulmers is also pulled off the out of bounds. He's running around.
I don't think Gibstack can do the other out of bounds.
This is
His car
what's
wasn't
happening
able to
on
be
the screen
accessed.
now. It's like
Wow.
melting my brain. But yeah, so what Gibstack was going to do is, if I can just like gather myself here, you get into a traffic car. There is a glitch in this game where if you pick up waste with a traffic car, all of the traffic cars in the level that are the same traffic car will have that waste. And what I assume he's doing is that he was going to pick up a he parked the car outside so he can get back in it, go out of bounds. He gets a traffic car, picks up the waste. Then what he would have, if he could have gone back into the car, he would have drove all the way back to the UFO, then find a traffic car that has the waste on it, and then he would drive that into the UFO. But instead, it looks
wild.
like... Yeah, I never thought that glitch would actually be useful. Turns out it is.
I was watching somebody else do this out of bounds, and I was like, MP. And now it makes sense.
It's wacky.
That's crazy.
So yeah, unfortunately, he didn't get that second little out of bounds part. Bulmers is also getting the coins in the room there. Be advised, runners, don't do that. You don't need coins after you get the zombie car.
Bulmers might still have a
coins?
chance
I'm
here.
like...
No, you don't. You definitely don't. They're not trying to prank you. You do not need coins.
I'm like, is this part of the strat? Do you need this to go out of bounds? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's see if Bulmers does this the way God intended.
Spooky Greg, what about Spooky Georgia? That's a girl's name, right?
Oh my goodness.
Wow, they both got robbed.
Bulmers does not get that spawn either. What is he going to do? Is he... Alright, no. It doesn't look like it's going too well for
Bulmers.
either of them here. Gibstack is also out of bounds here.
Did you bridge clip?
I mean, I'm
Somebody
sorry,
in
I'm like
chat just
bouncing
said
between the
Gibstack
runs
got
like
bridge clip.
crazy here.
Yeah, somebody in chat just said Gibstack got bridge clip.
That is impressive. Forgive me, I'm trying to like focus.
For those who don't know, they have their game set to
They have their game set to what?
60 FPS.
Ah, alright. I think I read that one of them wasn't on 60 and one of them was, but I don't know.
I think you have to be on 60 to do this. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that would make sense. So yeah, Gibstack has this out of bounds, so he can now drive straight to the waste with the rocket jeep. Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to focus. What do you think I am? Some kind of commentator? But yeah, now it should be pretty straightforward. I think Gibstack restarted the mission. But don't ask
Yeah, I don't
me
think
why.
I don't think you can do this one out of.
I told you, out of bounds are the only thing I don't know about.
No, Gibstack just forgot to trigger the race.
Oh, I thought you could skip the race. I'm not sure.
You can trigger it while you're out of bounds and then do the out of bounds.
Oh, alright.
But he forgot to trigger it.
Oh god, Bulmers has some bad timing on that hit and run. Heart attacks engaged.
Oh, that's a bad spawn too.
Oh! Oh my goodness, he's getting battered, but he still has the waste.
The witches have the
Bulmers
waste.
hanging on for dear life. Oh my god.
Is he gonna stay like that? Is he gonna pay attention to witches that are empty still have waste?
Oh,
That would be
alright.
the most wild thing ever.
So now I get a breather from watching these two. They're both just doing kind of normal things now, you know, just driving around.
Go fish forever.
If Bulmers does like the out of bounds strat I missed, I'll look at it. All right, Gib gets an unfortunate little hit and run there. Not unusual to get hit and runs.
I
All
haven't
right,
seen a
my
witch
eyes
yet.
are peeled on Bulmers right now. I'm watching because I know he did the reset where you. Yep. Okay. So I do remember seeing people talking about this in the Discord. This is quite a precise trick. Apparently too precise because he went back here. Well, please forgive me, man. I'm trying to like figure this out. Gibstack's just doing this the normal way. He's got the waist. Oh, man. Well, if I ever feel like commentating again, I'm going to like watch. I'm gonna learn
I'm gonna
every
learn
single
how to
thing
do
about
this.
these out of bounds because my God.
Hot diggity! Oh, I'm going to a better place. Take this. I
So
Please don't tell
Gibstack is gonna finish the race unless he chokes this jump, which would be.
He nailed it.
There we go. 300 extra coins. Well done. The bonus points. They get subtracted from your score, from your time. Okay. Now we got
nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewads.
Bulmers doing this normally.
Imagine that, scared
I
of
think
the
from this point on,
so very harmless.
it's going to be pretty normal looking for me.
Yeah. There was more out of bounds to do, but Gibstack's.
I really wish that I didn't miss that. Oh my God, that is a really bad spot to get hit and run. I was going to say, I really wish I didn't miss the bridge clip, but man.
I missed it too. I just heard Chad say it.
Yeah, I was looking at like Bulmers going for the out of bounds and like, oof.
And the ninja babysitters?
My apologies. Anyways, yeah, Bulmers is fighting through this mission here. And basically at this point, you're just going fast. If you're not doing out of bounds wacky stuff here, then you're just going fast. Gotta be careful not to smack into traffic or smack into random pixels that will drop your waist. Let me see what's going on here in the Discord, see if anyone's saying anything here.
Hi.
Hey there.
My boy.
That was an interesting run.
Yeah.
Sub 140.
I had a lot of bad RNG moments, like
kidding.
the start of 6-3. That was really stupid.
If we're starting this off with questions, I got after the second sedan, what the hell were you?
In 3-4?
Yeah.
Wait, what part?
When you took the ramp and then fucking hit a wall.
I don't know what happened. I just didn't have speed, and I blame 60 Kappa.
Yep.
Weren't you supposed to go to the right though?
I tried to go to the right, but I didn't even have speed to turn right, and I I just got hit by the billboard thing.
Yeah, that looked really weird from here, but I also don't play on 60. Although who knows, maybe I do because of my streaming setup or whatever. I really gotta like figure out how to get like fraps or something to show me my true frame rate. Oh no, Bulmers also gets the hit and run right here on the way back. He's just gonna take the hit and the bust. So yeah, I remember there was a lot of like unfortunate stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
traffic was just being bullies.
Yeah,
were like
I had some pretty good RNG too, though. Like the drops at the end of 4-2 and something else was really. Oh, and 5-1. They were really early, so that was cool.
You
Yeah.
had really bad luck on Frank.
Which Frank?
He got stuck immediately, no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that Frank. Yeah. And he was like stuck where his like he doesn't know how to back out either. So I could have maybe tried to push him, but it seemed like a better idea to just instantly restart than try and move him out of there.
Yeah, and that hellfish was like tragic. Those cars were not cooperating, man. Except for the third one.
Yeah, the first one there was traffic in the way and I couldn't really do anything, and I wanted to show off the cool rock jump, but I didn't get the opportunity.
You pulled it off once with the Globex, I think.
Yeah, but it was really slow. I tried. I wanted to do it in 3-4, but the first car was so bad that I could not get to the rock in time.
And Bulmers is done.
And that's like the best. GG.
I had a feeling Bulmers coin boxes because Gibstack did.
Yeah, you both were picking up coin boxes in in the climb section. And I was like, since I wasn't used to the out of bounds, I was like, is this normal?
I was trying to do a meme, but it had more purpose than just, ooh, I'm gonna collect coins because I'm funny.
Hello?
There was a purpose.
GG.
GG, Green.
What was the purpose? Please educate me.
I'm gonna save it for another race if I ever get to show it off.
Right. Okay, well, hello, Bulmers.
What's up? I fucked them out of bounds bad. I parked my car wrong. Oh. And then I fucked up the 7-6 e-braking. Yeah. But, yeah, better than yesterday's run.
That's true, yeah. It's like
about 6 minutes better.
Yeah.
Both of you had like unfortunate with the parked car on the other out of bounds. Yeah. Neither of you could get in it.
Did you check your screen beforehand?
Happened? Like what did I think I didn't put it at the right angle. I kind of winged it because I saw you were ahead.
I tried to do it and I thought it was wrong, so I checked it and then I checked it and it like I could get in, but then when I got back I couldn't get in, and I think it according to Gady it was because there was no wall.
7-5 as well.
Wait, or what? Sorry.
Did you have to restart 7-5 when you messed up the car?
Or I just took Spooky Greg to the finish.
Yeah, he took one of the traffic cars.
You literally like did the mission in a traffic car.
Yeah, because I feel like it takes like just as long to go get the 70 sports car because the phone booth is so far away, and restarting it is.
And I think we were pretty even for a good while. I think until my armored truck went.
You guys were pretty even for most of the race.
What was that armored truck?
Oh yeah, and on armored truck for me, I didn't see yours, but for me,
I got the strat and it got stuck and wouldn't like move or get out, so I had to like ram it from behind. It's the only way.
Yeah,
I knew that mine was bad.
Wedged.
Yeah, it was literally wedged and wouldn't reverse or go forward, and I couldn't do anything about it. I also failed 7-2 because the thing spun me out and I didn't know which way I was going.
I specifically knew that my armored truck wasn't stuck, even though it kind of looked like I had the strats, so I went and got a wasp while I waited, because I would have just...
like, you might as well. It's at least stuck. It's worth the coins. Even if they're mean up wasps.
This was fun. I had a blast. I have to head out.
Yeah.
Hope everyone watching enjoyed this Simpsons speed running. You got to see some out of bounds craziness. I was kind of blown away because I haven't like seen it before, like in a full run.
Blown away by failing both of them.
Yeah, blown away by
even with that
every out of bounds. And my first 7-3 out of bounds was so stupid. I got stuck. I got a first try and it got stuck and wouldn't get out. So
yeah, I just failed 7-7 because it was a race and I...
Oh, you didn't trigger the alien car, I saw it.
Yeah, I just forgot to because it's a race and race mode.
Yeah.
Alright, well, hopefully y'all enjoyed me and LP3's commentary as well. Looks like LP3 left, so I'm probably going to leave as well.
Yeah, thanks for commentating.
All right, thanks.
No problem.
Good race. Well done,
race.
Gib.
GG.
See y'all.
Bye.